And welcome back, Admiral Shan here. So here's the thing. We're up to level 59. We're struggling in the big battles because what we've done so far is we have not used, or at least I have not used, the exchange. I've shown you where it is. I've shown you how to use it. I've shown you how to sell stuff. Now it's time to buy stuff. Struggle no more. We're only buying level appropriate stuff and we're not using our credit cards or cash. Remember, I said we were going to try and get all the way through without doing that. One thing I did just to help the missions along was pick up a appropriate Vice Admiral level ship because we could no longer carry on at the captain's ship, so it had a harder hull. You possibly could have got round that, and that's if you want to go through without buying anything totally, even if it was only $5 or $10, was to come to the exchange, and you can buy more stuff here. The problem is at our level, we don't have a lot of energy credits. So one thing you need to do is make sure you and your crew and your ship have got the best of everything available equipped. Then you want to discard everything else. When you discard it, you get the full energy credit value. Now, we're only going to have a limited amount of funds. We're going to spend them wisely. The other thing, if you have been doing your reputations that we picked up recently, you have been able to get better equipment. For instance, here's a captain's trait. Trying to find one. We picked up something in Romulus before. But for instance, we could select this option here and pick up better quality console or items. We used the elites in the last mission. So I told you how to pick stuff up using this system and why it's important. Also, remember your duty officers. You'll notice if we go to complete, we get energy credits here. Nearly 1,000 there. Very important to do these all the time. Look at this. Picking up 1,500. So carry on every single day. Make sure you're doing as many missions as you can, and you want to succeed in your missions. I did say before I was a bit random just to show you how it worked. Same with Admiralty. You'll pick up different things, equipment boxes. Like here, for instance, I've just picked up a random item. So we collect that. Inventory, what did we get? We got a shield here, look, from one of those duty officers we did. Is it a better shield than what we've got? Well, it definitely is. So that'll stop us getting killed. So we pop that on. Even though the other one's 11, this one has much higher stats. You notice the shield capacity on the 12 is 291. Shield capacity on the blue 11 is 302. But we also have other things like if we crouch, we rapidly regenerate. So again, new things to start thinking about. What does your stuff do? How does it work? If you've got a shield that recharges quick when you crouch, but you don't crouch, you're wasting it. What do your ship weapons do? Now's the time to be learning which ones do what and which buttons to push. The same on your toolbars. Really get stuck into reading them. What do they do? We've got this far with preps being a little random. I knew what they did, so preps not so much, but I have been just random button pushing at times just to show you defensive stuff and attacking bonuses. So here's our thing. Our ship. She's been taken a hammering. So what we need to do is to update some of these weapons and definitely our shields and deflector as much as we can afford to do. So we go into the exchange and we go to buy, and we notice with all the stuff we've managed to sell, I've got 155,000 energy credits. You may well have 500,000, you may have 50,000. So it's up to you how you've gone along and dealt with selling stuff or missions, side missions. You'll always pick up stuff to sell. If you don't have enough money, hop away, do some side missions, get some stuff, discard it, get some energy credits, which are your currency in game. So what do we got here? We're at Admiral level, but we're still running. Look at that shield. It's a level 6 shield. We should be looking at level 10 shield, I would have thought by now. So let's have a look. So we're going to go for rank. And we're Admiral. We could look at Vice Admiral. They'll be cheaper, but let's just have a look. And we're looking for ship equipment. And we're looking for a shield. So click on that. And just click on search and see what comes up. Nothing. We can go down a quality or down to Vice Admiral. And here comes some. But look at the price of these. 6 million, 20 million. Now this comes into why you should do your R&D, research and development, because when you are creating, you know, even if you're creating a level 13 shield, 6 million credits. So get stuck into making stuff, get those R&D stats up. Can't afford it. So what we're going to do, we'll go for any rank. See what's there. Search any rank. Are any of these shields better than what we're running? Not there. There's a 6. 5,400. Nowhere near good enough. Skip through a few ranks. There's a 9 there for 11,000. Not as good as we've got, but it's only 11,000. Skip up a little bit. Still not quite as good. So what we'll do, we'll adjust the quality so we're not looking at that level. Let's see if we can get a blue quality of any rank. Search. And here we go. So we are running a level 6 shield. There's a level 12 shield there for only 12,000. Now some people are being nice because its disposable value is 30,000. So hey, there's some good people around selling stuff cheap. But sometimes you've got to look and not just skip to the 300s. Have a look down here at the lower values or the lower, you know, the 1s to 20s. Sometimes it's a bargain. Is that a bargain? 7,000. May not look like one. Do we want to jump up a rank? Go on. Take the dare. 100,000. No, we don't want to spend that. And the reason is because we've only got 155 to spend. So I'm going to hop down a rank here. We've just got to make use of our available funds. Perhaps hop to the higher end. There's not a lot of difference here, guys. But it is a level 13. Well, that's a level 12. It's by any way, shape of the imagination, it's definitely going to be better than what we've got, purely because of the rank level. although level 6. It's a purple one. It's still only a level 6. So let's have a look. That's a blue 11 for 30,000. Let's hop down. Did we see one a bit cheaper? Blue 11 for 29,000. It's a bit cheaper. Oh, that's a 10. Where's the 11? There's 11. 30,000. Any cheaper? 10s, 10s, 10s. 11 there. 20,000. That's saved us 10,000. However, that's only a blue. There's a purple. Well, it looks purple. So, so we're gonna spend 20,000 here, and we're buying a shield that's a Mark 12 shield. So we're going to buy that. And we're going to look at our stats. Let's see if anything goes up here when we add this shield. Let's have a look. Sometimes it doesn't actually do anything until you get into space. Shields. Alrighty. I'll hang on to that shield just in case. It has no value because we picked it up as part of a kit. So next, warp core. Warp core sends power to all of our systems. Better warp core, better power going around. That's only an 8. Let's have a look. We'll stay in the same type of category here. See, that one there gives us plus 7.5 additional shield power, plus 5 maximum shield power, and a little bit more Starship engine subsystems is plus 17. So there's actually, because it's a 12, it's a much better engine than we've got. We need all power to our shields we can get. And there it says a bonus increase is at low shield power. Well, we get down there, guys. So that's one option. What's this option here? That gives us auxiliary. So all these things do give you little bits of bonuses in different places. Sector speed there, 17.5. We can move across the sector faster. I think at the moment it's more important that we have some actual power to our shields. That gives us a lot of everything. Shall we get that 30,000? Again, look through here. Take your time. Choose the options that are best for you, or get the best that you can actually afford. There's faster slipstream. Well, hey, we're not in combat when we're doing that. We're not too worried about things like that at the moment. And notice here, there's one at 70,000 that really isn't any better than the one we saw. Was it about 20 or 30,000? There we go, 30,000, about the same. So this one has more shield power, but also improves passive hull regeneration. So this is all defensive stuff. We need that. Gonna buy it. Go back in. You don't have to swap them out every single time. I'm just showing you how it works. Swap it out. There we go. This one we're never going to use again. I'm going to discard it. And you'll notice our energy credits are 106,000. What are we going to get? We get another 6,000 energy credits. That'll go towards our next purchase. So what is next? What is next? What is next? If you want to cut out of this video, you're quite welcome to if you're watching it recorded, because you can just see what I'm doing. If you're watching live, hey, it's Sean again. Where are we? Did we just do the warp core? I think we did. Impulse engine. We got a 10. Might leave that. deflect as a 10, might leave that because we are a bit low in the weapons. Look, we've got a 4 here. What's on the back? There's an 8 on the back. That's no good to us. Weapons. Search. We've got 113,000. We need to spread the love a bit, and we need to get over this level here. I'll just flick up another quality just to see what we can afford. 20,000. These are very, very affordable, but they are low. See, Mark IIs, we should be going way, 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 way up there. We can't afford stuff right up here. So we go down a rank, back to rare. And go up again. We want something up in the 10s if we can find it, guys. And here's a 12. That's a disruptor. Don't like them myself. They're all cannons, torpedoes, beam array. But that's only a Mark II, so it's really quite overpriced. It's quite useless, to be honest. I think they're possibly really hoping someone will pick that up. And what I want is a nice beam array. We can type beam in here, get rid of the cannons and stuff. There we go. I don't like the jewels myself because I'm trying to spread it around a bit. What's this? It's a 12. Certainly better than our 8 by a good, what's that? Nearly 30%? No, not nearly 30%. It's about 20, 25%. Only 28,000. Let's see if we can get another one here. What's that? 270. Well, they're better than we've got. Now, when we hold this over here, notice it's telling us a rear weapon and a front weapon, but not all of them. So let's have a look. What is this on the front? What does it do? It's 177 DPS, Mark IV, as much use as a chocolate teapot. So this one's going to go there. I mean, look, 144 versus 270. This is twice as good, twice as powerful. Buy it. You're saying to me now, but Sean, why didn't you tell us this before they dealt the Quadrant? Now, I've already told you, children. I wanted you to learn the hard way. And you're dead. There's another one, but what's on the back? We got 3 on the back. One at 225, one at 240, and one at 215. So anything over the 240s, we need 3 for the back. 50,000 though. We need 3, guys. We're not going to get 3 if we buy them. However, let's have a look down a bit. That's doing 275. 43, 270. 35, 255. I don't think we want to go that low. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy this 270. Buy it. It doesn't want us to do that, which means somebody may have actually nipped in and bought it while I was talking to you guys. Bad, bad people. So I'm going to buy 2 of these. One. Now you notice we can't buy the next one, but haha, one moment caller. We're going to put these on. 1, 2. And now we'll sell these 2. Well, we discard them to get the full monetary value. 11,000. Another 11,000. Back up to 33. Not enough. All right, I'm going to sell this console because I'm not going to use it. I'm just hanging on. No value. 33,000. So 33,000. What do we need to get rid of? That's 33,000. So that torpedo 496 DPS is pretty good. That one on the back. See, we could take the torpedo off the back, or we could get rid of this omnidirectional firing thing, because it's a 360-degree turret, but it's only 262 damage. We've been making good use of it, but I think it's time it bit the dust. It didn't give us any money anyway, who cares? So we've got 33,000 to spend. And what are we going to spend it on? We need something for the front. It needs to be a beam weapon. So these are grayed out. Here we go, 28. Another 275. Get it. So what we've done, although you've noticed we've only gone up maybe 70 to 150 on some weapons, DPF, across the board here, we've probably given ourselves an extra 400, 500 DPS. Fantastic. Devices. I wonder if we can buy some more of those little fighter ships we had. Let's have a look. Any rank, any quality. I bet we can't. No, there's none available. Oh, I've got beam in there. Take it out. Back into ship equipment. I'm starting to lose the plot. Fighter ships. Come on. Have we got any fighter ships? Oh, look at that. These are ones that are not disposable. 50 million for that hangar pet. A hangar pet that can fly out and kill things. 250 million for the same item. Look, 50, 250. So you've got to shop around. There's one there. What else? Birds of prey. You can get a bird of prey that can fly out and do a lot of damage. 500 million energy credits. That's a lot. You can buy a bigger ship for that. And while we're talking about buying bigger ships, sometimes people are selling the better ships on here and you can get one, but I'm telling you, they come, 500 million is cheap to buy a ship. So what happens, somebody gets a drop box in space, they use one of the lock box keys, they're very, very lucky. Very lucky. One in like 1,000, a big ship will pop out. They don't need it. They've already got a big ship because they've worked through, a bit like myself, my higher level. So they stick it on here. Sometimes people like to amass a lot of money. Okay, so what we've done, I've just shown you how to use the exchange. If we had done this at level 50 or just before we started Delta, we'd have flown through the Delta missions a lot quicker. But I'm in no rush. And I wanted you to see more strategy, more ways of playing. If I just loaded the ship right up, could have just flown around shooting things down. There is no gain in that for people watching the videos or the walkthroughs. I could just use my high level tune and come in and do every mission in about 2 minutes. It's not going to teach you anything. So, hey, now there's one other thing we need to do. The royal we. Do not forget, I've shown you this and I actually said what you need to do is you need to not get lost. I'm lost. What you need to do is to camp out for about an hour possibly and do this next thing. What do you mean you haven't seen it before? I've taken you through it twice, once in the main tutorials and once several story arcs ago. That's a window, you drunk fool. No. Right, so see this guy here. You get these on every station. bridge officer training. Now remember, your bridge officers come with a basic set of skill traits. They're not enough. So you go to bridge officer training, you pick a bridge officer and you find a skill that you think will be brilliant. Some of these things you can only buy on the marketplace, on the exchange, because people create them through their R&D, which is what you'll do. So for instance, deploy construction shuttle wing. I have never seen that on the exchange. I bet if you got one and put it on the exchange, it's worth millions. So come here, buy something. What are we going to do? Look, what can he do at this level here? I like to use this warp plasma. He can go to a level 2 at the moment. We want him to go to a level 3. I suspect it's not here. Now these are arranged in space and ground, S&G, tactical, engineering, science, yada yada. So what you need to do is find out, what is he? Engineering. So you go to engineering and space. What can we find for him to do? Something the game needs to do is to give us a search bar here. If you're listening, people who make this game, we need a search bar here, because it's a pain in the bum having to go through everything like this. You scroll down trying to find what you need. We haven't got enough, even if we wanted a 2. But I just want to show you something. Let's find a level 1 thing. What can he do at level 1? Can he reverse field polarity? So you have to go through all of these. And this is why you can spend an hour sitting here, which I literally did. Could have been 2 hours one day and did all of my crew when all this first became, when it first became something I learnt how to do. I sat here and I trained the hell out of everyone. Look, emergency power to weapons 1, emergency power to weapons 1. Click it, buy it. When you buy that manual, this will light up. You click on it, he has another skill. There you go. He didn't need it because he's got emergency power to weapons 2. But just to show you, so go through all of your bridge officers, train them up. You're going to have to when you get to level 65 anyway, so you can do it before Delta. I suspect with the new weapons that we've just bought, you'll get away without doing that. We've got all the way to level 59 without actually doing that at all. Before I even learnt how to do this, because nobody taught me how, I literally did a whole character and was doing TFOs, the big missions, before I realised you can come here and buy all this stuff. Because I was looking on the marketplace trying to buy the manuals, couldn't find them. One day found this guy down here and thought, holy heck, could have done that. So there you go, sit there, train your officers up. When you train them up, they become better officers, or you can go somewhere and buy more officers. Pick them up as you go along. Sometimes you'll see them on the marketplace, but as long as you update your officers to the higher level skills, you really don't need to do that. What else? Is there anything else we need to remind ourselves to do? So we've done reputation, make sure the best people are on the stations, and that depends on the skills you gave them. Make sure our traits are here, and once again they've gone, even though I saved the loadout. Star Trek creators, fix this issue, guys. We love you, but we also hate you. because things keep disappearing, and it's an ongoing issue that's been going on for over a year now. Has not been fixed. Guys, fix it. So again, I'm just randomly putting stuff here. You will go through every single option and read them to use the ones that suit you the best, won't you? Will you? See, this one here is good. We can take away 25% threat generation. That means they're 25% less likely to attack us than somebody else. It's always a good thing to do. All right. Any of these here yet? No. These are still here. So once again, this time I'm going into my ship, going to loadouts, and I'm going to save it to a new slot. You can have two. New slot. Hawk. 6 feet. Maybe that'll keep everything where we want it to be. Hasn't worked in the past, may work now. Notice we've got a full contingency of bridge officers. Now, as you go around, you're going to pick some more up, which means you're going to have to check when you pick a new one up whether, for instance, this person is worth keeping or not. So guys, there's your tips, tricks, strategies, and reminding you to update everything as you go, because eventually you're going to need to do it. And your reminder is when you keep going all the time, like I have been in the last mission. It's not cool, but we did learn a lesson, and it reminded me to remind you to do stuff. So hey, thanks for watching this, what would you call it, interim video in between our Delta sector missions. I think there's only one of those to go. Let's have a quick look ski. So yeah, we're going to go back up. And we're going to go to what's left behind. If you want to test the effectiveness, if you've now gone, heck, I've updated my ship, wish I'd done that before, you can go in and replay takedown. If not, just carry on, because hopefully you've got here, you've struggled, but you've made it here with me, and now you've gone, let's just go forwards with all of our newfound strengths and skills. So thank you for watching this. Don't forget, if you're watching live on Twitch TV, follow. If you are on YouTube watching recordings of this, subscribe. Thank you very much. Give me some encouragement, and it's good to see you watching. I'll be back actually in maybe a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and we'll do what's left behind. So thanks guys, take care of you, be back.